Hello, what's up? This is Tyler. In this video I will review and show you the Mpie G7 with white back cover. I got mine from gearbest.com. As always, have a look below in the video description and my blog for all the details. The highlights of this phone are the MediaTek MTK6582 quad-core chipset clocked at 1.3 GHz. Inside we also find 2 GB of RAM and 8 GB of ROM. And still this phone has a really good price. It has support for 4G LTE network. It comes with 4.4.2 KitKat out of the box. The phone is in a nice compact size and seems to be very solid. On the back it has a very precise fingerprint reader, and with that you can also navigate in the UI. I will demonstrate this later in the video. On the camera part we find an 8 megapixel rear camera and 2 megapixel front camera. And after some days of testing, I must say that the camera is really good for its price class and above the normal standard for cameras in cheap China phones. Let's now have a quick look on the design and the physical aspect. So here on the front we find a 5.0 inch 540p qHD display. This screen supports off-screen gestures and gesture sensing. On the back we have a real fingerprint scanner here, so you can unlock and you can navigate with this one also. Inside we find the Mali 400 Mpie GPU. Of course it supports Bluetooth, GPS and OTG. It's single SIM, and you can also use external memory cards up to 64 GB. And last but not least, it also supports rapid charging technology up to 4 times faster than normal charging. So here on the front we have the front facing camera, we have the speaker here, and we see 4G. We have of course a proximity sensor, and we also find a notification LED in different colors. Below here we have 3 touch buttons, and they also have a backlight, so that's a really nice thing. We have backlight in these plus a notification LED. Normally the cheap phones don't have both, but this one has both, so really nice. What you see here on the screen is that unfortunately we have this gray tint, gray finish look when the screen is off. It's not completely dark. So here on this side we find the volume rockers. In the bottom we have the microphone. Then here we have a cutout to take off the back cover. We have the power button here. In the top we find the 3.5mm headphone jack and the micro USB port. On the back we have an 8 megapixel rear camera, and I must say the camera is really good. Actually it's not bad at all for a low budget phone like this. We have a single LED flash, and we have here the fingerprint reader. Here we also see the Mpie logo, and we see 4G LTE, and here we have the back speaker. So let me see if I can show you this. If I go closer here, you can see there's a texture on the back. Actually it's not just the white plain, it has like small dots here in the back, so it gives a really good grip here. And in my opinion it fits perfect in the hand. It's not too big and not too small. 5 inch is perfect. So let me also try to compare it with another model here. We see similar design and size, but this one looks more like the OnePlus One because it has this silver edge here. There's no here. I would say this one actually more looks like the iOcean X7 in design, but you can see this screen here is more black when it's off. This is, as told before, a little gray, but still the screen quality is similar on both. Here we see the thickness, about the same I would say. So let me now check the thickness and size. So we see it's 8.8mm. Let's try here in the top. We have the camera part. So here we see 9.7mm. So let's check the wide. And here we have 71.42 millimeter, and here we have 143.60 millimeter. So let us try to check the weight, and what we see here is 151 gram, and the battery is 43 gram. So let us have a look on the back side also. So let me remove the back cover, and we see this is plastic. So first we see here in the bottom, we see the back speaker, we see the battery, and we see here the normal size SIM tray here, and this is single SIM, and here we have the micro SD slot. So let's have a look here. So here we see the model number, EMI numbers below here, and we see here some specifications about 4G and the network. And this battery here says it's a 3000 milliampere, but it seems to be very slim and thin. Maybe this is just a 2500. I don't think it's real 3000. But I must admit that the phone is not using much battery. I haven't had any battery drain or whatsoever. So the battery life is really good on this phone. And while we are at it, I can show you here the S-View cover. Let me take off the back cover again here. And let me attach this one, you can see here, and this is with a magnet and a window. So here it's now attached, and you can see here window, it looks really nice, and you can see it closes completely here. So looks really nice with this cover here. You can see here's the original back cover. So here at 360 degrees around the phone. And here we have again the window. You open up, close like this. You can also place it like this. Let us now, as the next thing, try to boot the phone so we can see the boot logo and the speed. So here we see the animation here, the boot animation. So the phone is now booted, and we see here the standard lock screen. I'm not a fan of this one, but let's unlock and have a look. So this is the stock UI on the phone, and it's not really my taste because I don't like these icons here and the layout. But let's test here the speed here. As you can see, it's fast, not laggy at all, and it loads fast. Let's test here a little bit. Yeah. But I installed a Nova Launcher instead, and I will switch to Nova Launcher now. But before I do that, let us check out the window here. You can see the clock here, and the day and the date. So that's really nice. So I have now switched the lock screen to Go Locker instead. So let me first show this. This is Go Locker. So here you have more options like this. Swipe to the left here and unlock. So let me show you how to change the launcher in the settings here. Go to security, and here we have something called home. So here you click, and I already installed Nova Launcher, so I just click here on Nova and set this as the primary launcher, and you can see it will load Nova Launcher, and now we have Nova Launcher here instead of the stock launcher. And let us check the speed here. So as you can see, it's really fast. Incredible fast here, no lag whatsoever. Let's go here in the app drawer, and you can see here, very fast. try to open the dialer here. You can see really fast. And the SMS. And let us have a look here on the quick toggles here in the top. So you notice this looks different than normally. This is not stock, but actually it's kind of nice, I think. And let me first turn down the brightness a little bit so you actually can see. And let's go to general first. I will just scroll down the settings so you can see. Sound, display, and security. So this phone also, for example, support double tap to wake. Let us try. I turn off here and double tap. And you can see it wakes even though I'm using Go Logger right now. So you don't have to use the stock lock screen. Okay, let us have a look here in the settings. So we find it here in screen gestures. Go inside here and you can see double tap is activated. You can disable some of the things here, swipe up and so on, launch the camera. You can even click here, more gestures here, and here you can enable more gestures or disable, or you can click here and you can choose which app should be started. So you can customize this as you want. And another thing is that the phone also supports gesture sensing. This is normal air gestures, so go inside here and here. And here I can do like this, you can see here. So it will change the page. So let us now have a look on the viewing angle. And the viewing angle is actually pretty good. It's kind of hard here to see now here in the light, but let me turn off the light. So now the light is off, and let us have a close look here. You can see it's not bad at all. Good viewing angle here. So here on the back, as told before, we have here the fingerprint scanner here. And the funny thing is that you can use this to navigate also. Let me try to show it here. You see, I swipe to the side with the fingerprint sensor on the back. I just do like this and this. And I can also swipe down to get the notification. And let's try here, for example, inside YouTube. And here we have YouTube loaded. So here on the screen I can scroll. You can see I scroll. And up and down here. Just do like this and this. Let us also try it in the browser. So here we are on a page. I can scroll. Scroll up, scroll down. So really nice, you can see. Let's go back. Let me show you here again. So here you can also do it inside the app drawer. And let's have a look here in the settings for the fingerprint sensor. Scroll down here to the finger scanner. So here you see use finger recognition as an alternative unlock. You can fingerprint manager here. Here you can add your finger. I can add a finger. So I will now try, and you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. You can see it's very precise. And here you can also see fingerprint navigation, so you can navigate in the UI. And here in the finger app lock you can lock different apps. For example, if you don't want other people to see your contacts or go into the SMS, you can lock this. So right now, for example, if someone goes into the SMS, you have to unlock with the finger here, and you can see it works. And actually it almost works every time when I try. On other devices I have tried this, it only worked maybe 1 of 3 times, but on this one it works almost every time. So it's really good, this fingerprint sensor here. So let us see, here's a normal stock lock screen, and here I have to swipe to unlock. You can see it works. Let's try once again. Unlock. Let me try to swipe again, and you can see unlock, and it works every time almost. So you can also hold the home button here, and here we have the task manager, and we see here used 1 GB, available almost also 1 GB of the 2 GB total. Click here, and of course we have here backlight also, you can see in the touch buttons. So let us now try to go to the manage apps. Let me go to running, and here we see running apps right now, and here you see the RAM. So it should have 2 GB of RAM totally. So the next thing I'm going to try now is to open a lot of apps and switch around. Let's open YouTube. Let's open the flashlight. Let's open the camera app. Let's open the Play Store. And let's open the gallery. So let me here try to jump to YouTube. And let me try to jump to the gallery. Jump around here, for example, to the Play Store again. And YouTube. So you see the multitasking is working good. Let's try here. YouTube.
Hello, what's up? This is Styler.
So let us have a look here now in language and input. Let's have a look here. So I will just scroll down so you can have a look. And inside here we also see notification light, for example. So here you can set up the notification LED. And you can see different colors are supported. And here in display you can also recalibrate G-sensor, and you can change some settings for the S-View window. Here we find the 4.4.2 KitKat. Let's have a look in storage. And here you see around 3 GB total space in the internal storage. Let us now also have a look here in the battery. We have settings like standby, intelligent power saving, and of course battery. In accessibility, scroll down and let me show you that we have quick boot, we have smart pause. So let us first try the sound quality in the built-in speakers. So now let me try to connect to a Bluetooth speaker, and let me search. Let me connect here to the Bose. let us try music again. And you can see it's really fast here. So this works perfectly fine. And let us also now try to test the OTG here with a USB stick here. So here, let's try to connect it. To see if it's found. And you can see OTG device is mounted. So it looks to work. Go back here to the file manager. See the external USB storage. So this works. These are pictures on the USB storage here. So the next thing I'm going to test is the camera. Zoom up the camera app here. And as told before, I'm really satisfied with the camera, because actually I think it provides some good pictures here. Right here, like this. And also I must say that the autofocus is pretty good. It's fast to autofocus. You can see here, you don't have to do anything. Actually it will focus automatically here on the objects. So for example here we have here, and let me try to take a picture. And you can see it's really fast. So this will work perfectly fine. Let me show you some pictures here I have made here. Toys here. Of course I will provide all the pictures in the video description, so please have a look for the original pictures. And right now the gesture sensing is also here activated, so that's why you see sometimes change the picture. And let's go back. So you can also use here the fingerprint on the back side to take a picture here, like this. What I do actually, I'm just doing like this, and it will take a picture. Let's test out the front facing camera here. On the front here you see how it looks like, and the front facing camera is of course not in that good quality as the back camera, but still for selfies and so on it's okay. Let's test out the LED flash on the back. And of course it's hard to see now, but I would say the LED is a little bit better than the standard in most cheap phones, but still of course it's just a small LED. So here you can see the Antutu benchmark 5.1.5, and I got a score of 18,843, and this phone supports 5 touches. See it here again, the score. And some of the sensors supported or not supported. So in the rest of the video I will just show some apps and settings, and I will put some music in the background, so please just have a look. So the next minutes I will try some 3D games, and let us first have a look on the back and test out the temperature. We'll here see if we can measure the temperature. We can see it's already around 32. The hottest spot is 32. So to show you that it works, let me try my hand. See here, and the table 23. So as you notice, the games run really good, no lag, and let's test out the temperature now on the back. So what we see here is 34 degree, 35 degree, so a few degrees more after about 5 minutes of play, so that's pretty good, I would say. A little warm, but nothing bad. So we are now in the end of this video, and I will now list some of the main pros and cons that I have found on this device. So the pros are: you get a phone that supports 4G network to a very good price. The phone has a good display even though it's not HD, it is still providing a nice picture. I like that the phone is compact and not too big, it's easy to have in the pocket and fast to use. During my test I only experienced good reception and good Wi-Fi, and the battery life have been actually been really good on this device, no battery drain or whatsoever. The fingerprint sensor on the back is very precise and better than on other phones I have tried. Also, this can be used to navigate in the UI, in the browser, or even to scroll in YouTube, or as a button inside the camera app. So the cons are no HD screen as told, but I think it's okay because it will use less battery and keep the price low. Also, the screen is not completely black when turned off. It has this grey look, but still the quality seems to be good. I didn't like the stock UI, especially the icons and lock screen, but it can easily be changed by installing another launcher. The design is compact but nothing new. It does look a lot like the iOcean X7, and I don't find that the fast charging is that fast. It could be a lot faster in my opinion. So that's it for now. Remember also to check out my blog. You'll find the link in the video description. If you have any questions, please comment below, give a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video.